Hello everyone, it's me, Sarah, a curious cuttlefish, and today I wanted to just post up another little fast video. I got a question on how to cake up yarn, so let's talk about that. Okay, so one of my subscribers asked me how you cake up yarn, and so let me see what her name is. Emily, I wanted to answer your question with this little video, and I thought I had enough time today to just throw a little fast one up there for you. This is the most inexpensive way to cake up your yarn, and so what you'll need, I'll post a picture right here. What you will need is a toilet paper roll and the yarns that you want to cake up. I'm also going to include in this one how I join yarns. So my supplies, as I showed in that photo, a toilet paper roll. Yes, crazy, I know. And then I am going to be caking up these two little balls of ice yarn. And I'll show you how I join, especially if you have a lot of... I do this when I have a lot of yarn ends that I know I'm not going to use because they're so short, and so I can make my own cakes this way. So what you want to do, and I have to find the end of my yarn, got a little yarn barf. Alright. Oh, let's see. So, here's the end of my yarn. And what I do is you want to stick your yarn in here, say a little more than halfway, and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it inside of this toilet paper tube with my finger. And you are going to hold this like this. And we're going to wrap this around about 5 or 6 times. 5 or 6 times. Okay. So now I don't really have to hold on to that end anymore. It's in there. It could fall out. It's fine. And we have it in there 5 or 6 times. I am going to wrap it in a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to do this 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you see here, I'm wrapping at a 45-degree angle, and it is catching on itself, so it's a bit higher here and a bit lower here. What you want to do now is you are going to rotate your tube. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, or what is that? You want to turn it like a quarter of the way. So turn it a quarter, and again, hold it like this. We're going to wrap it 5 times using that same 45-degree angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again, rotate it 90 degrees, and again, wrap 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can wrap it anywhere from 5 to 10 times. This is your preference. Rotate it 90 degrees, rotate it a quarter turn, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it a quarter of the way. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just continue to do this, always rotating it a quarter turn, and wrap it 5 to 10 times. You want to keep it at that angle. Okay, keep it on that angle as you wrap it. And you don't have to wrap it very tight. Again, keep in mind, this is a toilet paper roll. You do not want to crush it with your tension on your yarn. You're using this as a base to wind up your ball or cake. So, oops. We just want to keep enough tension on there so that it's staying on there nicely. And as you can see here, it is forming a ball. So we're just going to continue to do this. And you can do this until you run out of your yarn. I have done this for whole skeins, and it works perfectly fine. And if you find, I know for some people, like, this might be kind of hard to hold on to that little bit of toilet paper roll at the bottom. It doesn't bother me. It does bother some people. You can use a paper towel roll that's been used up, so you can keep that and use that, and that is longer, so you do have a lot more to hold on to than you would with a toilet paper roll. But for me, these are more common. I usually have a couple of them lying around that I can use whenever I want to make a little yarn cake. So I am coming up to the end of my first ball, and I'm going to show you how I join. So if you wanted to make a little cake out of all of your little ends, I will show you how I join. I'm almost there. I don't remember how many yards this little ball was, but I'll get a nice little cake from 2. Okay, here we are, we're at the end. So, like I said, you keep turning after wrapping every 5 to 10 times. So here's my end. Let me grab the end off of this other ball right here. I'm going to pull from the center. There we go. So, how I put my 2 ends together. You get 2 little tutorials in this video. I am going to, so this is my new yarn, drape it over, okay? We're going to tie a knot with the yarn that I am caking up. So I tie a knot with that end. I'm now going to take that end from the draped yarn, and I am going to tie a knot. This is my yarn that's attached to my toilet paper roll. This is the new yarn. I want to, with the new yarn, tie a knot onto the yarn that's attached to the toilet paper roll. So now it looks like this. Okay? You're gonna pull these 2 ends. These knots should get closer and closer till now they are together. You can pull it pretty tight. It's not going to come apart. And the nice thing about this join, I can snip off these pretty close to the knot, and it's not going to come undone. So let me snip off these 2 ends. This is a bulky yarn, so it's going to have a knot in it. But there's my join, right? There's a knot. I could snip closer, but it doesn't really bother me. I already know what project I'm going to use this for. So now I just need to make sure that the angle of this is my 45-degree angle, right? I'm going to continue with that. Turn it, quarter turn, wrap, turn, and yeah. Amazing for all you guys who have watched this. Probably going to be a 10-minute video of me just making a little yarn cake, but we have fun together, right? Okay. So I'm just gonna continue winding this, and yeah, you just wrap and rotate. Fast, simple. If you want to be like really picky about seeing all your colors, then you want to make sure that you're not over winding on top of that, but I don't really care. It's yarn, I'm gonna use it. So, and this is all the same color, so phone in the background. We will ignore it. That's how old school we are. We have a landline. Okay. So, the more yarn you have, the larger your cake will become. Sorry for the phone in the background. Welcome to my home. Alright. So now as I'm coming up to the end of this second little ball of yarn, I will show you what you do next. Just need to finish wrapping. Wrap and turn, wrap and turn. And mind you, this won't give you the most beautiful cakes in the world as a like little ball winder will do, but I used this for a long time before I purchased a ball winder. Okay, so here we are. We have our starting tail that's at the very bottom. This is the end. Here's our little yarn cake, and all you do is push. I'm going to push from where my tail is right here. You're going to push your little toilet paper tube through, pull it out, massage your cake back and forth a little. Yes, that big hole closes up and you have yourself a cake of yarn, and you have a center pull. You can just pull right out of here and start working from the center. If you work from the center, you have your end on the outside if you are a person who works from the outside. And you also learned how to join multiple ends together to make a little yarn cake, and all you need is your yarn and a toilet paper tube. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Hope you enjoyed my impromptu short video to include with today's exciting announcement of my Etsy shop. Please go check it out, and I will see you guys all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.